Here's a really special E36 M3 Evolution that we carried out an underside restoration on approximately 4 years ago. The car hasn't done many miles, but it does go out in all weathers. It's done about 2,500 miles, which I know isn't much, but in, like I say, in all weathers, doesn't matter if it's raining. And it was 4 years ago this underside restoration was carried out. Quite a special car because it's British Racing Green, which was one of only 5 ever produced in the Evolution, whereas normally the British Racing Green was reserved for the 3-litre GT models. So it's obviously got watermarks and bits of mud and dirt and things on it, but parts are holding up very well. We haven't really seen any, well, we've seen no corrosion whatsoever on the chassis at all. This was extensively worked on for well over a year, this vehicle, on and off at Redish Motorsport to carry out this underside restoration. We'll show you in a minute a little bit of an area where we can give a clean to see how well it comes up. They don't really have many under trays on these models, so a lot of it is open and exposed, unlike the E46, which a lot gets covered. I think the only thing we're seeing wearing is this little pipe, crossover pipe on the exhaust just behind the cats, where the powder coat is just starting to burn off. But the cat's heat shields on the front further down, the downpipes are holding on very well. They're not burning off in any way. Everything was degreased, and the engine and the gearbox, a special paste was used to try and clean those up as well. You still see a good reflection on the green that we've sprayed on here. All new pipes where we can. I think a couple were painted. I think that was the original brake pipe actually. We coated that with Por 15, a clear coat Por 15 rust preventative paint to help that return, or be protected as good as possible. The heat shields were original but just cleaned up. And then we went all the way to the front as well. The manifolds were also, I forget the actual names, zirconium coated I think it is, which is a heat coating applied. And then the front end was done as well. You can see some of it is starting to show watermarks and dirt because it does go out in all weathers when it does go out. But we'll just show you what it looks like to clean just a very quick area, say up here or something where these watermarks and mud is. We'll just give it a quick go with some quick detailer. Just see how easy it does or doesn't come off. Hopefully it should be nice and easy. Yeah, that seems well. So that's original seam sealer spatter from the factory. But it's still solid and green. Certainly nothing peeling off. And it would be very quick and easy to clean your car underneath if you've had a Redish Motorsport underside restoration. Same with the effect with the powder coat and items. A little bit harder to do those because they have shapes that are peculiar and hard to get in, but we'll just try maybe a bit on the exhaust, powder coated on the rear exhaust box. Let's see how well that comes up. For 4 years old, yeah, that comes up well. It could probably be protected with something, but it's certainly very easy to take care of them if you've got ramp access and things like that. And it's just nice to see this one come back for an oil change and some fluids be changed, so we get to have a look at our work and see how well it's holding up. And we're quite pleased with how it is holding up.